There are a lot of questions you can expect to be asked in a job interview. One standard one is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? This question helps employers get a glimpse not only of your fit with the company now, but if you're worth the long-term investment. Do you know where you'll be in 5 years? Without a crystal ball, it's hard to say, but employers still want to know about your future plans. Before considering your answer, it might be best to know why employers ask this question in the first place. From their perspective, your response can provide good insights other questions and answers can't. For an employer, choosing to hire you and determining where you think you'll be in 5 years is more than a measurement of time. It's a measurement of money. Companies invest $4,000 or more per employee to bring on new people. They want to make sure that's money well spent. Your answer to this question tells employers if your long-term career goals align with the goals of the company. Do your homework on the company and see how long people stay and what problems they're looking to solve. That will help craft your response. How ambitious are you? If you haven't even thought about your future, that says something. Employers ask this question to hear about your goals and how you can make a positive impact on the company. Knowing what employers are looking for when they ask about your 5-year plan is how you can best position your answer to excel in the interview. It's certainly not an area where you want to shoot from the hip or ad-lib. Craft your response ahead of time because the likelihood you'll be asked this question or something similar is very high. You are interviewing for a specific position, so employers want to hear about that role first. While you may not realistically see yourself in that specific role in 5 years, you can certainly learn a lot there. So talk about how you expect to grow personally and professionally in the position. When you answer most interview questions, you want to be specific. However, this is the one question where you want to be a little vague. 5 years is in the future, so you can't really say where you'll be then. Talk about your ability to take on and thrive in the role you're interviewing for. Share your desire to learn more and add to your skills and responsibilities over the coming years. Many people choke when searching for an answer to, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In fact, there are more things you shouldn't say than things you should. If you think about it, you should never not know something when it comes to your interview. And you especially don't want to say, I don't know, when you're asked about your 5-year plan. The employer wants to hear that you've thought about your future and are invested in your success and that of the company. It's okay to not be sure of your plan, but take time to come up with something thoughtful for your response. In most situations, you're interviewing with someone above you, and you will turn them off pretty fast when you say you see yourself in their job in 5 years. Instead, focus on how you'd like to continue learning and growing, which could result in moving up within the company. In a large company, you can move around over the years, and perhaps you are taking this job to get your foot in the door. But the person you're interviewing doesn't want to hear that. They want to hear about your loyalty and commitment to the role they're hiring for now. Stay focused on that. If you are an older candidate, you may well envision this to be the last stop on your career path. But saying that you're going to be retired soon still means you're planning to leave. Employers are considering you because of your experience, but they don't want to think about you, or anyone really, leaving. They're investing in you and they want the relationship to last. So while you may tell them that you plan for this to be your last job, you don't have to give them a timeline for retirement. Employers understand that many candidates don't stay at one company for 25 years. You're probably going to move on, but telling them in the interview that you're already viewing this position as a stepping stone to move to a new company, start your own company, or leave and go back to school will nearly guarantee you won't progress beyond the interview. Before you're ready to answer the question about your 5-year plan, take time to think about your response. While there isn't a set script, there are some things you should avoid as well as things to incorporate. As you're reviewing, remember why employers ask the question to begin with. It gives them insight into your potential for longevity, lets them know if you're a fit with the company's culture, and tells them about your ambition for the role. To create a strong response, focus on the position for which you're interviewing and stay vague yet realistic. Avoid any responses that will have them showing you to the door.